Hi, I'm Stefan Petersen here with a quick feedback on the 12-week AI Business Mastery course with Juan, Andre, and Justin. In a fast-paced tech world, they never lost the human touch. They were always very well prepared, full of warmth, positivity, and shared tons of practical insights. Their energy kept us all engaged and created a real sense of community. Overall, a fantastic experience which I highly recommend to those interested in the world of AI mastery. Thank you guys for an incredible journey.
I just wanted to say, I don't think you truly understand the impact that this course has had. You know, my son actually just left the room, but he's been in and out of the room. My older son, so my 12-year-old and my 18-year-old, and they absolutely love learning about these kind of things, and it's opened up a whole new dimension to them at that age. So I'm an environmental scientist. And the ideas that we've been getting now with, of course, going through this training, there are things that are going to completely revolutionize our field. In fact, I won an award last year with the work that I've done on AI in the EIA field. And it's all thanks to you guys as well for empowering us with that knowledge. And I also run my own course on how AI can be integrated into the EIA field. Of course, that just scratched the first surface. And what we're doing right now is with the bots, and we also going to drone technology. But the thing with the training, even our professional body says that there is urgent needs for capacity building in the field. So we're trying to bridge that gap, and anything that can help us to automate it, it's all systems go. And that's all I want to say. Thank you so much to your team and to everyone that's been part of this group. I promise you've been such an inspiration to all of us. We love listening to you, and I promise you, my son's favorite. Every time he comes on, is one on. But thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
What a magnificent couple of months for me personally. My name is Hein de Wit, a veteran of 40 years in banking. You name it, I did it. All in the financial sphere, sales. Each and every one of you here this evening would know just how difficult it is in today's environment to go out there and generate work, generate an income. And all the thousands and thousands of adverts on TikTok and Facebook, and everybody running at you on LinkedIn and talking to you and trying to sell you stuff, and you are just thinking, what on earth do I have to go do a 3-year degree again? And you're looking at this stuff and you're going, am I ever going to get to know this? Am I going to know what is AI? Is AI like a glorified Google? What do I use AI for? ChatGPT. Well, one fatal morning, after going through a couple of interviews and not being successful and really feeling like I'm now 80 years old, I came across this little TikTok advert that spoke directly to my type of field that I enjoy: entrepreneurship, how to create, how to do business. And with it came a promise, and I'll mention that promise in a moment. And so I came on to, like you are here this evening, and what a mind-blowing experience. Here's the promise, because the guys they are so passionate about you as an individual, and they give you that personal attention. So everything that you think is mystical is now opened up to you, and you suddenly find that you can create a bot, an agent, somebody who works for you, and you can actually create its personality, its productivity, and you actually funnel that through a funnel. And you can have various types of small businesses, ideas. You can promote your own business, and all of it really, really through a nice type of platform that you can utilize. And so for me, I have learned a ton. All of the thousands and thousands of things that programs promise you, I was really overpowered at some stage about all the apps. But puts it into one package for you. They are personal, and I must really thank Jean, because I tell you, Jean, like I said to you the other evening when we finished off the sprint training, and what fantastic training. My life has just began again. And my wife says, no more bot. I think you're a 20-year-old again. So folks, enjoy it. Take advantage of it. and your life begins tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this session of AI Mastery, where we will dive into the world and the capabilities of AI and really how to harness the power of AI in your business, in your life, and help you master AI. If you guys are ready, can I see some warm bodies alive and well in the chat room? Just say hi there. Please let us know where you are tuning in from, where you are located. I hope all of you are warm, because it was a couple of very cold days here in Cape Town, where we are coming live from tonight. On that, I wanted to ask you guys, I see a lot of participants that came on as user or Samsung and so forth. Please change your name or change it to your name so that we can see and engage. Sometimes people comment and then I have to say like, hey, it's hi Samsung 35 or hi user. So that would be great if you guys can let us know where you are from, and then also just update your name in the chat. So thanks for those comments. Welcome, guys. I see there's people from George and Margate, Sparrow North, Pretoria, Centurion, Somerset West, Milnerton, Joburg, and even Windhoek. Hey, we've got Namibia in the house. So welcome to everybody tonight. And it's awesome to have you guys online with us. And we really appreciate your time and you investing in yourselves in really upskilling in the world of AI. So I quickly just want to ask you guys a question. What if I told you that by using the correct tools and implementing this, you can be ahead of 85% of people out there without necessarily working harder? If that is something that you would be interested in, please type out yes in the comments, that I can see that there's some action in there and that you guys, we are speaking to the right crowd tonight, that you all are here for the reasons to find out more about AI and to really implement in your business. I see a lot of yeses. I love that. Thanks, Carla. Thanks, Lebu, Shireen, Daniel, Oxolo, Sable, Merle. Thanks, guys. Thanks. And we still have some people joining in. So let's get to it. I want to ask you a question. For just to gauge what you know, what is happening in the world of AI, and also just the capabilities and where we are at this day and stage. What percentage of businesses do you think have already implemented at least one level or function of AI in their business? Is it A, around about 25%, B, 50%, or C, 70% plus? How many people? I got Flea there at 25, got A there, a lot of yes, 25. 5%, Sybil. Okay, that's the lowest number. And we've got Yamandi there at 70%. That's actually good. Isaac at 50% and Chryzel at 37, 75%. So I think most of you would actually be staggered to know that close to 80% of businesses have actually implemented at least one functionality in their business. 78%, according to the McKinsey State of AI in April 25, that they disclosed on how many businesses have actually utilized AI in some form of manner, at least in one functionality. On that, how many AI-powered apps do you think are already available globally? A, about 5,000, B, 50,000, or C, over 500,000 plus? How many do you guys think? Let's see, Carla there, Sybil C, Werner C, Michelle C, a lot of C's coming in, 500,000 plus, so that's a lot. That there's Annika, and you are correct, actually. There's close to 50,000, and this is every week this is expanding. So close to 50,000 apps, but over 500,000, over 500,000, maybe 1 million functionalities with these apps and different things that you can utilize and do with AI, definitely, but close to 50,000 apps. And when we started this webinar for the first time, it was around about 17,000 apps that were readily available, and it just has ramped up so fast, and it is scaling up really fast, real quick. So then the next one, how big do you think will the AI global market be by 2030? In just the next 5 years, will it be around about 150 billion, be 500 billion, or about $1 trillion of business? I see a lot of C's over there, and I see that it's very big. Yes, Timothy, 100% there. B, 500 billion. I've got a couple of C's, couple of B's, 100% there. That is definitely It's so big that it's actually closer to $2 trillion. So by a couple of separate financial commentaries, it echoes that it would exceed over $1.8 trillion by 2030, representing an astounding 820% increase from 2020. That is staggering. I mean, it's so big, it's vast. You think in about 5 years, less than 5 years of commercial AI use, it has grown to such a valuation, and it is up to us to really target that and to be part of that wealth creation moment. So on that, do you think you are an early or a late adopter to AI? Where do you find yourself? Where do you feel that you are currently sitting up? So I see a couple of late adopters or feeling people that feel they are late. A lot of bees. Quentin, just on time. I like that answer. Definitely, there's always that best time. What that's saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. So a lot of people you're resonating that you are feeling that you are late, but actually the correct answer is you are still early. Slightly still early because this is changing so much. I love that tomorrow early-ish. That's precisely where all of our we are at this current stage in the AI stage. AI adoption is still ramping up. It is definitely ramping up crazy, but many large companies are implementing it, but there is still such a huge opportunity for smaller organizations to get ahead of the curve and really to be part of that early adopters movement and to the competitive edge, to get that competitive edge. So what you actually have in your hands tonight is a 30% jump above all businesses that really haven't touched on AI implemented. They're still working on paper and Excel sheets. Barely some of them are still using computers. So you have an edge on those companies and all this new economy that is going to be created. You have the opportunity to lead and not just to follow the crowd. And you can get that competitive edge if you understand and know how to implement AI and use it and be part of that first movers and capture that market share. And obviously that almost $2 trillion valuation by 2030. What you'll get tonight, if you guys stay to the end, is some practical implementation, how you can use AI. And it's not necessarily that you need this big AI expertise or tech expertise to do it, because we'll teach you a special framework that we use daily in our systems. We teach all our students, we utilize in our software, and this framework helps you to really get the upper hand with AI. And we're also going to showcase some practical integration systems that can be used by beginners or advanced by small businesses or big corporates. And the old myth out there was that AI was always just for big giants and that for big tech giants. And it was the case for so long. But now it is the fastest way to run a small business and to scale. But it's only for those that act now and don't hesitate to get left behind. So please, guys, stay to the end because we'll be giving away a free exclusive webinar with that special framework, with some of these practical implementations and a tool list, a playbook that you can utilize directly inside your business after this, and also in the framework that is going to be taught. And on that note, our special guest speaker tonight and a great friend, colleague, and mentor of mine, John C. Nell, will be our first speaker tonight. And he's a best-selling author. He's an innovation and AI strategist expert. He is a graduate of the Singularity University, where they focus on advanced education in emerging tech. And he'll take you through a couple of cool frameworks that really disclose, how disruptive actually AI will be and why it is important to implement it, to understand it, and to use it in your business. He's also our DNA group founder, so some of the DNA software that we'll showcase afterwards. And he really has a knack for building real-world empires, and now with AI. And he'll be your guide tonight. He has a passion for entrepreneurs and how to harness AI and really, just build out great frameworks that you can utilize with that. So just after this short video that I'm going to show you, John will directly take over. And that's it from me. I'll see you a bit later tonight. Thank you again for being online with us. If you are ready for tonight, please type out yes in the comments, and then we will take it away.
how disruptive do you think AI is going to be?
How do I put this? It is the single greatest innovation of humanity ever. The only thing that comes close is probably the splitting of the atom. This is so big. Everything we've talked about is based on scarcity of knowledge. Why do lawyers get paid a lot? Scarcity of knowledge. So either scarcity of knowledge, scarcity of capital, those two things. What you've created is infinite knowledge. Right, knowledge is now worth zero. Not people that can't see it yet, but it's going to be worth zero. This is like water. What the hell does that mean? And it's something, a topic we'll come on to later. But this is happening really fast. It's going to break the entire economic model for good and for bad. It's going to change our understanding of how society functions, what humans do. It's going to change our understanding of what humans are and will be. Because you can either have the choice, and society will take the two paths. You either merge with the machines or you reject the machines.
Well, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the AI Mastery webinar. My name is Jean, and it's an honor and a privilege tonight for me to serve everyone that's here and really provide value for you. As you are coming tonight, we will be giving you things, we will be showing you things practical, we will be giving you frameworks, and that is all to help you as a business owner. Maybe you're a solo entrepreneur, and I'm telling you at the right place tonight, at the best possible place. And we're going to kick off this evening. And I'm going to share what we call a Mentimeter. And I want you to take your phone right now, look at the share screen, and just copy, just scan that instructions on your with your phone right now. You can go to www.menti.com and enter the code 89113523, or you can just scan that with your phone with your QR code. I see there's people already coming online. And once you're online in the Mentimeter, you can just hit the thumbs up. And we are quickly going to do a short little online assessment for yourself. And I see people are coming on. There's already 5 people coming on. I see the likes coming through on the screen. Great stuff. And while everybody is coming online, I want, there we go. There's already 12. We're going to get all 60, 70 people on there. Great stuff. Great stuff, great stuff. Let me start off with this. On this date is the most disruptive date. It's the date that everything changed, 30th November 2022. I see people coming still online. Go on the Menti, go on the Menti. On this date was when the birth of a new intelligence was actually released. AI has been around for a long time. It's been studying you through Netflix. It's been studying you through YouTube. It's been listening on every device. Data has been gathered into a collective cloud, into a mind, and us as humans now gave birth to the first commercially available AI, which was called ChatGPT. I remember this day because it's a day of the biggest disruption that ever happened, and people missed it. As this video said, it's something so big, it's as big as the splitting of the atom. But we don't quite understand what happened on this day. And I'm going to open up for you just in a basic 3 waves and how you are, where are you now and which wave are we right now? What can you do? And then we're going to go into practical and we're going to demonstrate what you can do, how you can do it. And then we're going to demonstrate some bots, some stuff that you can implement, some strategies, tactics, tools into your business that you as a business owner can use. Now, remember, this is not about the tech. This is a human revolution because we need a new kind of thinking to work with AI. You can't measure the thrust of a rocket with a ruler. We can't use old thinking systems, old models, old business methods to try and understand what AI is bringing to the table. All right, so we've got 37 people already on there. It's busy climbing. It's busy climbing. Let me explain the first wave. What happened on this day to get the first wave? That first wave, the early innovators, immediately they saw that this will be the future. This is the future. And they developed over 50,000 apps in 3 years. Now, friends, think about that. Do you know how many apps is that per day? Startups. Why would so many startups, even Elon Musk, one of the most brightest human minds of our generation, immediately climb into Grok? He was also one of the founders of OpenAI, of ChatGPT. There's already 41 on. The moment we hit 60, we're going to go into this assessment. So it's still climbing. And that first wave, all these apps, people invested in software. We also climbed into it. Everywhere, everybody climbed into it for a reason. Now, at the moment, there's an AI confusion. There's so much AI everywhere. Everybody goes, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my job. You will not lose your job. AI amplifies who you are. AI amplifies purpose, vision, creativity. People who are fearful are threatened by it because they feared that I will be replaced. I don't fear that I will be replaced because AI can create a lot of nonsense. We're going to need humans to clean up after AI. AI can generate, it can hallucinate. It needs a human to bring correction to it. But AI is the biggest game changer of our life, of millenniums. It's going to change the world in every single way. It's changing the economy. Everything is based upon scarcity. It's going to destroy scarcity. And I'm going to show you tonight what you can do. We're at 44. The moment we hit 50, we're going to go. We'll start that assessment. Now, that was the first wave. 2.5 years later, we are now at the education and implementation wave. And what does that mean? That means that you got to implement AI in your business and educate yourself and your people with AI. Because if you do not do it, your competition is doing it. And your competition will be adding virtual employees to their business. They'll be adding AI, do more, be more productive, reach more, and scale bigger with AI because they are riding this second wave on all these apps and knowing which apps to use and how they come together to create value in your business. You are in business to create value. We are going to go there right now. The last is, the third wave is about 1.5 to 2 years away. Now, I remember when Bitcoin came my way, I remember I could invest 1,000 Rand in it was 2012. And I was so skeptical. I thought, oh, this seems like some dodgy Bitcoin thing. Me, I'm into cash and gold. And I missed an opportunity. And if I have to tell you how much I missed just because of a mere 1,000 Rand, because I had a scarcity mindset concerning at that time, and I didn't quite understand what it was. I knew what it was, but and as they explained to me, but I felt, no, this is going to go nowhere. We're at exactly the same place. What you introduce AI in your business and bring it into your systems, and you have a human in control, because humans must control it. Humans have to control it because AI makes a mess. It needs a human. So don't think that it will replace you. It will replace you. The human who can use AI will replace you, not the AI. And that's the great news for humans. And therefore, the third wave that AI is triggering is the wave of disruption. And that wave is when it hits every industry, because suddenly a small business using AI can suddenly have 5 or 6 employees. 5 people can do the job of 20 people with AI. It just changes the game. So you won't be able to compete to bright minds and people embracing it, integrating it into business, optimizing their business with AI. You won't be able to compete with it if you are still on the brick and mortar rules, doing everything manually. So you are here tonight because, all right, we broke 50. You are here tonight because you don't want to be disrupted. You don't want to be that business that closes the doors after 3 years and become irrelevant. This is a choice to evolve or to become irrelevant, because you are living in an age where we are moving from sail ships to rockets. It's a different ball game. And so let's go over to the mentee. And the first thing that I want to show you is I want to ask you a couple of questions with AI. What's the weirdest and most unexpected thing you've ever asked an AI to do? What is that? This is a totally anonymous thing. I want to show you what the collective mind of everybody in the group, we are going to build a brain, and whatever you type in there is going to build a whole mind, a brain, because I want to show you how intelligence works. Tonight, I'm going to teach you how to use intelligence to build with intelligence. So you're going to show me. So I want you to type right now. What's the weirdest and most expected thing you've ever asked an AI to do? Maybe you asked it, help me, I want to understand my personality. Maybe you've asked it, a fitness program. Maybe you asked it for, to fix a car. Type in there who will win a rugby match. the box, bro. Only the box. Fitness goals, absolutely. I've used that as well. School plan. To write a biography for you, absolutely. You can expedite the process. You see, AI expedites the process. What normally took 6 months, you can do in 30 days. It takes a ship 6 months to sail across the ocean. It takes an airplane a couple of hours. It expedites time, and this is what AI does. Stock market prediction. If you have enough data, write an online course. Absolutely. There's a huge market. It's not about the knowledge of the course. It's about you helping that person to implement knowledge. Knowledge is not the trick anymore, friends. It's the implementation of knowledge. If you can implement knowledge, you're way ahead of the curve. A lot of people talk a game, but they can't play the game. That's where the trick comes in. Draft a proposal. Absolutely. Plan my study schedule. Yo, absolutely. Marketing plan. Tax write-offs. Definitely. Divorce. Sorry to hear about that, but it can give you some good tips. Mental health. Create research. Resume. To make money for me. Design PowerPoints. Will I get married again? Yes, you will. Put yourself out there. You'll get it. Write a poem. Business. Birthdays. To make money for me. What are the causes of death? The end of the world. What AI? Let's hope Skynet don't. You know what I always tell people? Rather, everybody, in the AI world, they say, oh, we can't wait for AI to become conscious. And I go, really? Don't you know that higher intelligence have always dominated and manipulated lower intelligence? The moment AI becomes conscious, you will be manipulated and controlled and you won't even know it. Just go look at history. You will see it always. Those who are way more intelligent will always dominate and manipulate those who are not intelligent. And so you are dealing now with a higher intelligence. You are dealing with a brain, a collective brain, which is a computational brain. It's not some demon in a machine. It's a computational intelligence at the moment of computer algorithms and that are making predictions. And these predictions are 80 to 90% accurate. And therefore you need a human to filter it. And when you know how to filter it, you can use it. But here we can see, this is what we are using it for at the moment. It literally has infiltrated every little crevice, every little part and sector of society, of every life domain that you have, from your fitness to your educational goals, to your business, to everywhere. And it's leaking into everywhere. And as it's leaking in, it's learning. And it's busy being optimized. The future is AI. It's human and AI symbiosis. How to take over the world. Oh, you sound like Pinky in the Brain, if you know who that is. How to take over the world. All right. Confided about my feelings, how to draft a proposal, create research, design flyers for business, an eating program. Definitely done that as well. Image. To create images. Just look there. The biggest one is to create images. Food, law, medical, affiliate marketing. As you guys can see, it's got the whole scope, the whole spectrum. Let's go to the next slide. Now I want to ask you the next. How ready are you to shift from just using AI as a tool to rebuilding your mindset and business model and to turn your business model around AI as a core driver of value? How ready are you to shift from just using it as a tool to rebuilding your mindset and business model around AI? In other words, your whole mindset, shift your mindset towards AI and your business model. How ready are you out of 5? You guys are committed. You ready to shift? Okay, there's a couple that says, yeah, ready to experiment. I'm thinking about the process. Thank you for your honesty. Ready to reshape your thinking and habits around AI? Let's just give it some chance. There's still a lot of people that need to. There's 74 people online, and we will see what the collective mind is of everyone in this. ready to be uncomfortable, to disrupt myself, that is the best place where you can be. Because, you know, if you do not disrupt yourself, if you don't become your own personal disruptor, you will be disrupted by someone else. Someone else will come around and disrupt you. You want to be ahead of your competition. It's an open playground right now at the moment, because we are really in a frontier like the Wild West. And those who are willing to go out and go and conquer, they will go and conquer and develop and discover things, the vast possibilities of it. Exactly as when we received the gift of the internet. In the beginning of the internet year, 1996, 2000, 2002, you know, the potential was there, but nobody saw it. Everybody, oh, it's a nice communication tool, nice web, we can go to websites. But it has created so much more. It now became the delivery system of intelligence. Who would have thought that? That the internet would become the delivery system of a collective intelligence, of computational intelligence. So the potential of the internet came to this, and it's going to go even further. Now think about the potential of AI, where it is going to take us. But you need a different mindset. You need a mindset that's not connected to scarcity, because scarcity of knowledge do not exist anymore. You need a mindset that's connected to an abundant thinking, an abundance of the execution to implement knowledge. Now, I want to share the framework with you that we use within our company. We use it in our training system, we use it in our academy, we use it when we build bots for people, for large organizations. And this framework will help you, because AI is a mirror. AI amplifies what's inside of you. So when you get terrible results in AI, you know what you need to do. You need to go put a mirror in front of you. And you're going to go, this is the hard truth, friends. It's a mirror, because whatever's inside of you, whatever you are doing, AI is taking that and it amplifies the image. It amplifies whatever you give to AI, and it gives you an exponential return. In other words, it gives you two, in a linear model, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, step 8. It's a linear line of 1 step increase. But an exponential model, as you see in this curve, AI is an exponential model. 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, 16 becomes 32. There's an exponential return. This is what AI does. And so we are going to show you the model to help you to shift, to help you implement in your business, to help you so that you can change your thinking process. Tonight is very deliberate. I want to help you change your thinking process about AI and how you can use it. Because if you do that, you will get so much results. I'm telling you, we have results in our business. We've changed our business models since 2022. We've changed it. It's the best thing that you can do is align with what will work in the future, than rather holding on to the past and trying to protect. Keep what's good from the past, but implement the new so that your future can be prosperous with AI. Everybody here is ready to shift, ready to take personal responsibility, ready to experiment, ready to reshape their thinking and habits. Great stuff. Everything is around about above 80%. You guys are at the right place. The last thing is, what does intelligent business mean to you? What does that mean to you as a business person? If I ask you this question, what does intelligent business mean to you? So you have a business, and I ask you, what does intelligent business mean to you for your business? Can you type that there? Let's see what the collective mind says. All right, let me explain this well, everybody. Analytics, absolutely. If you can analyze it, efficiency, calculated risk, good one. Informed decisions, absolutely. You analyze, then you can make better predictions based upon data, which lead to better decision making. AI is the way for that. Desired outcomes, helps you with decision making if you know how to use it. More money. Money is the result of the skill. That's you got to know that. You develop the skill how to use it efficiently and effectively. I promise you, you will make more money. But AI by itself is not just going to create you money, because AI, there's no creativity in AI, and I'm going to show you now. That's where we're going now with intelligence. I am going to show you how to create intelligence to work with intelligence tonight. That is the purpose of tonight, is to show you that you don't create with AI, you create intelligence to work with intelligence. That's where the power is, and we call it gear thinking. To add value, to be on the cutting edge, to solve problems, work smarter, profitable, productivity, skills updating, absolutely. The best thing to become an autodidact in this age. Autodidact is somebody that's self-learning. Hard work, more profits, future-proof yourself. That's the best thing that you can do. You will future-proof yourself, your industry, your work, your career. Humans are not going away. The future is more human than what you think. All right. Great stuff. That's excellent. Adaptability, work smart. We'll take some screenshots of this and send it to everybody that everyone can see what it's all about. All right. Let me open up to you intelligence. So intelligence is your ability to think about things, reason about it, have critical thinking. Your intelligence is connected to your unique gifting, understanding, the experiences that you have, your life experience, your work experience, a unique lens. But it's your ability to reason and think and come up with solutions. And we have created a new intelligence, and it's called computational intelligence. And this is what we call AI, is computational intelligence. It's computers doing predicting. They are predicting according to a certain algorithm, and the computational intelligence, AI, goes to a certain neighborhood and it says, based on what you ask, I'm going to the neighborhood in Durbanville to house 17 in Avenue Street, and in that house is the right knowledge, and it makes a prediction, and based upon what's in the library in that house, it brings back a piece of that book and a piece of that book and a piece of that book, stitch it together and present it to you, and you go, wow. It makes predictions. It's GPT, generative predictive text. And that's how it works. It's computational intelligence. So there are 3 intelligence right now. And why people struggle to work with AI is because of this. There's biological intelligence. Biological intelligence is human intelligence. That is your ability to be creative, intuition. You know, you have a sense of feeling. I just feel this doesn't feel right. This is not going to sell with a customer. People aren't going to buy into it. It's an intuitive sense. Relationships, emotional intelligence, the sense of purpose, judgment, human validation. Will this work for a human? There's critical thinking for a human. There are human biological intelligence that AI can't do. It's pure human faculties. Now, if you know how to use biological intelligence and you take computational intelligence and you put it together for a new intelligence, you have a new intelligence that is a shared intelligence, and then it's an augmented intelligence. And when you want to work with AI, you need to work in an augmented intelligence. Sometimes you will move to a human intelligence deliberately for a reason. Other words, you will just be augmenting and then use the augmented intelligence to work with AI. Because then you're already using a high intelligence. Because you know what? If you know how to use AI and you know how to work with it, you can add 45 IQ points to your intelligence. Because suddenly you are augmenting with intelligence. And in that same process, you are learning. So what am I saying? I'm going to show you the model that we're going to use, and we're going to teach you it tonight. We're going to do it now practical, and it's called geared intelligence. Geared intelligence is an intelligence model. You will see gear stands for generate, then you enhance and eliminate, then you apply, and then you refine. So these are the 3 intelligences. You have human intelligence. You'll see on the other side here it's creativity. Here's creativity, intuition, validation, emotional intelligence, relationships, sense making, vision, empathy. And then in the middle, you have the shared intelligence, which is all these different intelligences in here. And we will send you the framework and instructions for it after this. You need to learn how to operate in shared intelligence. These are the skills that you need to become highly effective with AI. And that's in the middle. And we're going to demonstrate to you, because in the middle is how you work with AI, which is you're working at speed, scale, you're working with logic. Now, all the clever guys in the world, all the computer programmers, all the logical people, we celebrated that through all the years, because, you know, everything with logic, an accountant, an engineer, an architect, a lawyer, all the logic professions. We celebrated that and it was high-paying professions. Now we have a problem with AI because AI is replacing all those. It's going to change those. And so what we need to celebrate for the future is going to be human intelligence in terms of creativity. The creatives, the creative people are those that will dominate the future. So let's go practical. Thank you for that. We're going to go practical. I'm going to start. If you want to start, share in the chat right now. What do you want us to create? What business model, what business system? Let's create something in real time for you. What business do you want to start? What venture? What should we create right now? Where we are. Type in the chat. Andre, if you can guide me through that.
We've got marketing, we've got SMMA, we've got online training, coffee culture. What more? Business profile with infographics, logistics.
Any product. What about a product? What should we create?
There's something with the coffee culture. I think it's a coffee something that we can do.
Digital marketing.
Websites, generate listings for agents.
Okay, let's go digital marketing, but give me a product, or should we come up with a product?
How about digital marketing for a new type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, that is being brought into South Africa with a mushroom flavor?
Raise funds to build houses for citizens. A tattoo. Yes, you can create the most amazing designs for tattoo, Cole. The most amazing designs. Online training platform. Okay, let's incorporate an online training platform. Let's incorporate digital marketing, and I'm going to come up with a product, and I'm going to call it an eco garden. Let's go for that. All right, let me share the following. Andre, let's just make sure that I'm sharing the right screens and stuff, because sometimes I share the wrong stuff. Am I in ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Whoops, what did I do? Sorry, guys. Share. All right, so we use ChatGPT, but I love Claude, I love DeepSeek, I love Grok. Obviously, I prefer ChatGPT and Claude. Gemini is okay. You have all these large language models. These are chat windows, and they connect to way more. There's way more. If you're running on the free one, the free one, you only get for free, you only get a certain amount. But when you invest $20, I tell people that $20 is nothing. I don't even think about investing that, because what you are getting is amplification. You're getting something on so much steroids that will amplify your abilities. You want to use something that's going to amplify that sense of purpose and everything that's on the inside of you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw this brain. Let me just throw this brain in here. And then I open there's the human zone. There's the human zone, that human brain. So what I did is I threw that human brain in here. And now I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it the next thing. I'm going to show you how I create intelligence, to use intelligence to work with intelligence. So I'm going to go for an eco garden. So what that eco garden is, I'm going to think about, I've stayed in apartments, and I actually it would be nice to have a vertical garden, but you can put some pot plants and herbs and grow your own, small little vegetables in like a vertical garden, where the water drips down from the pot plants and it drips from one pot plant to another pot plant. And you have a nice green space on your balcony or outside your home. So let's go for that, and we're going to go for digital marketing. So I don't type anymore. I just don't use typing. I've moved to voice at the moment with AI. So I'm going to use human intelligence now. And I'm going to create prompts, but I'm not going to create the prompts. I'm going to show you how to do it. Why do you create a shared intelligence to work with intelligence? All right, so I want you to analyze the following attached picture. It is the human intelligence. I want you to extract the meta. Meta is most essential thoughts extracted. You will use this framework and get the human meta for the following concept. The concept is we want to create digital marketing. I am going to attach a digital marketing picture framework. You will analyze and determine the most effective digital marketing structure for me to use. Okay. So let's just take Durban out of there. Determine, not Durban. Not Durban. Determine. Okay. So luckily AI understands spelling mistakes and I can also fix it very quickly. So let's just continue with this. Now I'm going to tell it what I want to do. Now check what I'm going to do. So here's my meta. I want to create an eco garden. This eco garden is a vertical garden made of aluminium or steel, and it has pot plants on top of each other, but structured in such a way that the water, when you water it from the top down, you can grow vegetables and the water will run down the plants to the next plants, and it will water and filter, and all the plants would grow nice and green against the wall. I will be able to put it up against the wall. I will be able to put it on a balcony, grow it at very small homes these days. There are small little townhouses, not a lot of green space to grow a beautiful lush garden, and it also will produce a lot of more oxygen. The vegetables will be all organic. What we're going to do is we are going to create a digital marketing funnel for this, together with an online training portal, how to train you how to grow your own garden. I want you to come up with at least 10 effective names, and then I want you now to use to extract all the meta. So I just gave it that prompt. It says, great, I've given it that mind, that human mind. So yeah, now it's understanding that core traits, etc. Next, I'm going to give it a digital marketing framework. I just grab any picture, throw that picture in there. Where is that now? Now I want you to extract all the meta. Based upon my concept for the eco garden, you will now extract everything from me and place it within meta. Most essential thoughts extracted. What is the purpose? What is my intention? What is my vision? What is my intuition? Based upon everything that I just gave you. Then you will create the following. You will create prompts for me, from my meta, that will write a blog, that will write a landing page for this eco garden, and that will write 3 emails to follow up people who are interested in my eco gardens. You will write Facebook copy for my ads and a short video script. You will create prompts, a multi-layered prompt system based upon my meta that I can just paste into another LLM to create all these digital marketing collateral. Great, now it's gonna, okay, so it's taking all the, and now what it's doing, friends, is it's taking all these human meta, it's taking all my, what's the purpose? Why do I want to create it? A future. You don't just sell gardens, you cultivate a community, regenerative microclimate, a human reconnection to nature. You feel the modern disconnection from soil, seasons, life rhythms. Emotional core. Your eco gardens aren't products, they act as self-care gifts to the planet. So here it's going to map it to a funnel. Now I've asked it to create prompts for me. So now it creates a prompt for me. Creates a prompt. I can just go take this this prompt. There's the landing page prompt. So I don't have to know how to prompt. I know how to create. You have to know how to create in shared intelligence so that shared intelligence create the prompt way better than that what you can create it. So here it gives me all the prompts. So, okay, wonderful. Let's create. I paste that thing there. Please go ahead. It has analyzed what I've asked it to do. Eco-gardens are more than a trend. They're healing. They're a healing force. Mental resilience. Telling a garden. Now it's coming up with all this stuff. This is a blog. Was this the blog? Here's a blog. So it's written me the blog. So I got the blog. Andre, I'm going to share this chat with you.
Great, thanks. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Then you can create a video for it so long. Okay. Justin, it's shared with you as well. So, landing page. Let's create a landing page for it. Here we go. There's a landing page for it. For urban dwellers and young families seeking reconnection. Now remember, friends, I've done this so quickly. I didn't even give thought to it. We're doing it in a 2-hour webinar. So here's the hero section. At the top of the web page, it will throw in this. Turn your space into a living sanctuary. Get started. Here's the next part of the web page. Why eco gardens? Gives you the benefits. Now, there's no real stories from real lives because we haven't got real stories, and I'm not going to lie on it. But here it gives you every part of just the basic funnel of what you want to do. Then let's go for the next prompt. I'm going to ask for emails. Write me the emails. I'm just going to say 250 words. Obviously, you would spend more time developing your concept. If I were to do this, I would spend more time developing my concept, what the concept is all about, etc. But we're doing this now for demonstrative purposes. Here's the email. So these emails, you need to put now into an automated system that can deliver the mail. So you want a landing page? If you can make this product out of aluminium, you can go buy the aluminium pieces, construct it together with, put little pots in there. It could be plastic pots and comes with soil and seeds. You buy the whole rig, you hang it up. It comes with little instructions. You hang it up against your wall, put the pots in, plant the seeds, and water it, plug in a hose pipe, whatever design it is. This is not a difficult thing to do. But you can sell these eco gardens. If it's aluminium, it's going to be lightweight to ship. That's what I would do. I would do it in an aluminium construct that can attach to one another. Here's the first email. Start simple, download our eco starter garden. Start a guide. That's obviously something I will also still develop, how to start this eco garden. So now you're going to have a little garden in your home. But it's writing all the emails. It's creating the landing page where somebody will land. It creates the form that they will fill in if they're interested. That form will go and become a lead somewhere. You can have an AI bot phone that person. Say, hi, thank you. You guys are interested in eco garden. And we're going to demonstrate that to you now. That's what we're going to demonstrate. A bot phoning you. Interested in eco gardens. Let me show you this wonderful concept. This and this. And that bot talks to them. They won't even know it's not a human. That's what we will shock you tonight with. They get automated emails, automated WhatsApps. The WhatsApps and the emails has neurological triggers in it that you create through AI to help that person tap into the desire, the need that they have. I must have an eco garden. You know what? People don't buy what they need. They buy what they want, and they buy based upon their emotional wants and needs. They buy according to emotional want, and then you justify with logic. How many times have you been to the mall, and when you gone to the mall, you bought some stuff, and you walked away there, and you thought, my goodness, why did I just buy this? I wasn't supposed to buy this, because you buy with logic, and you justify it You buy with emotion and you justify it with logic. So I'm just going to let it create the Facebook. There's the Facebook ad copy so that you can run ads. Then you just need to put it into Facebook, into a system that you can run ads. And we're going to demonstrate to you how you can do that. There's an ad. Let's create a video copy. I'm just going to tell it no descriptions. I hate it when it gives me descriptions or time stamping. Just text only. And you want a great video script because you can deliver your video script through a program, like for instance, CapCut. You can put it on a teleprompter, deliver your video script. You can get this whole business system. If you get the system, you go find the aluminium and you go get the pot plants, buy it at Stodels, wherever, get a wholesaler, you get your concept. You can get your whole system out in 1 week to test it. You run a couple of R1,000, R2,000 worth of ads and you sell 10,000 Rand. It is 5 times the amount of what you invested in ads. This is the power that AI has suddenly placed in our hands to expedite. Now, I'm doing it very basic here tonight. Here's a video script. What if the smallest ads could start the biggest change? What if your home could feed your heart as much as your body? If the cracks of the city, life finds a way, and with it, joy, calm, connect. This is more than gorging. This is not a very good video script because I didn't prime it enough. But you get what I'm talking about. Maybe I should have taken the coffee. The Eco Gardens is a bit of something that I first had to build out more. But that's the power that you have right now. So Andre is going to demonstrate. When I hand over to him, he's going to demonstrate to you what can you do with video. Now, you can take any of this stuff, put it within text to audio. That audio, you can do voiceovers. You can do a voiceover that sounds like Morgan Freeman and create now a video of Morgan Freeman's voice and showing this Eco Garden. You don't have an Eco Garden yet? No problem. You can generate one. If you know how to do it, generate one that will look exactly like the stuff that you want to make. You already have pictures. You can generate that. You can create videos of a real lifelike garden outside your home, and it do not exist yet. You can generate videos that sells it in French, in Dutch. Friends, this is where we are right now with AI. We have the power to create with text. We have the power to create with video, with audio, with images. It all come together. And if you know how to do this, it changes the way how quick you can do business. So Andre, from my side, I'm gonna chuck the ball over to you, and that you take it further. I've taken it through an ideation stage, and then that you guys maybe I'm gonna write the song about this, Andre. Or have you already written a song about it?
Not yet. No, it's a bit slow or a bit fast paced to write a song about it. But I'll quickly showcase what we can do with this and how quickly we can create ads and create avatars or someone that we can literally utilize in real life. You know, doing this, and then after that, I'm going to play us a real song that is already created with AI, and then I'm going to give over to Justin to give us some practical ways to do this.
So, Andre, while I'm saying to you, maybe I don't know if when you want to take that 2-3 minute break, that everybody just grab themselves a cool drink or something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go create a song for the Eco Garden.
Okay,
so
cool.
that at the end we can give it to everybody, and I'm going to show them when to do it and how to do it, that they can go do it. And if you can carry on with the video, and then we throw over to Justin that can demonstrate with the bots and what you can do and how the bots can phone you, etc. And then put the online training platform together, because there's got to be a training side to this as well, that then Justin can maybe demonstrate this.
Yeah,
how quickly you can do it. You can set up this whole business if you know how to do it in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from start to finish. Get it out there, get into the market, test your product. This is what AI is doing. You can go to market in 7 days, test if it's working. If it's not working, you can tweak it. You can tweak it and you can pivot with AI. Andre, over to you, bud.
Awesome. So John did a great job there, just showcasing what we can do with, the power of taking a simple idea from where we began, and in less than an hour, literally created a full, all the ad scripts, the blog scripts, you can even now go and generate the video scripts as we did real quick. You can generate the website landing page copy, and the more you prime it, the more you work with it, and it just gets better. And just to showcase some of the cool tools out there that we utilize on a daily basis, and we teach our students to how to utilize, is something like HeyGen, which you can literally create a avatar of yourself. You literally give it 2 to 3 minutes, and it can sound just as you sound. Oh, that I muted. There we go. Let's see what she
Just I
says.
can speak. Click on one and watch as my lips sync perfectly to match.
Oh, but
欢迎
Chinese.
来到 HeyGen，
Ooh,
在这里 AI 技术让您的创意。
that's Spanish.
Bienvenido al mundo de HeyGen, donde la narración impulsada por
So just to iterate, this person is not a real person at all. She is an AI avatar that can instantly be generated by someone's either imagination, by a decent prompt. Most of you will seen amazing images generated, and also her voice can be cloned. And this is what I quickly wanted to showcase. So in that chat that John gave me, you see, here's the chat that he went through, and he showcased. I told it just write a short, thought-provoking video script to enter into HeyGen Video Creator, and it gave me this video script. And you take something like that. It even gives you the seconds. It gives you a close-up single. It gives you some of the functionalities or movements and motions that you can utilize. And I told it, give it to me in some of a Morgan Freeman style when he saw that. So I can already hear there's some folks see a seed, I see a beginning, and I thought, okay, that's going to be great. I just want the text on that. And you can take something like that, throw it into a HeyGen generator like this. You can even clone your own voice. So you'll see there's my name. I actually cloned my own voice. Let's hear how it sounds. Come on, don't leave me now hanging.
This isn't just a seed.
It's just a bit of little text, but in any case, and then what you do with that is you simply build out your whole process with those simple tools, and very easy to use. As we mentioned at the beginning, you don't have to have the tech knowledge anymore to go and prime and code everything. It's literally a plug and play. And then at the end of the day, you get something like this. So this is a short video that I literally took one image. I took it from the internet. I gave it a prompt. I told it, listen, just go generate some nice lip movement and hand movements about a guy that found a teapot that was magical, boiling within the snow. And this is what it came up for me.
The storm swallowed the trail 3 nights ago. I wandered hungry, the snow biting through every seam of this coat. Just when I thought I'd give in, my boots...
So if you think that is cool, what we can do now is we can literally take ourselves and work with any type of avatar. That's if you want to utilize yourself as a branding figure. Or now these days, you can use any of these avatars that have already been created, create your own influencer for your brand or product. Someone making a news comment about this eco-friendly new winter garden or the coffee thing, or I saw this one thing, radio frequency compliance business. What a amazing thing to go and put into AI and see what it can do. And let's say you don't even want your own voice. There's tools like 11 Labs out there that you can literally create a voice from scratch, a Morgan Freeman type. You can even clone your own voice, and it sounds out as good as as a real life
Now,
voice.
if you're ever down this way, don't be shy. We Southern folk love having folks over.
And then, as John mentioned, you get amazing tools, something like I Love Song, that you can go and create. Oh, that's I Love PDF, which is a very cool tool if you would like to go and check it out. I Love Song. This is a free AI music generation tool that you literally paste in the lyrics, and I think we'll showcase something like that at the later stage. I don't want to take too much time, and I don't want to give too much away, because all the good stuff we leave for our students and the people that join us in the community. Most of these are subscription-based apps, but most of them give you 2 to 3 generations for free that you can utilize over and over. And so just to take out your idea, what you've generated, and put it into practice, into a real life case, that is the power of understanding AI and utilizing it. And what I want to show you guys now, and as we're going to take a little 2 to 3 minute break, is I'm just going to share this song that we created. You'll see it's my voice. it's my avatar, and then it's followed up by a song created with fully 2 to 3 minute video that is, fully generated, everything by AI. So in this short break, just to give you guys a breather, go grab a glass of water, enjoy this song, grab maybe a quick tea or a coffee, but enjoy most of all what we've did with something like what we've just shown you, taken the concept and put it into a full-on AI functionality of yourself. And then afterwards, our golden boy, Justin van Vuuren, will be taking the reins, and he'll be showing us how you can literally implement this with automations, using software to utilize this and to really get the upper edge in utilizing AI. So I'll see you in about 2.5 minutes. Go grab a coffee or listen to this if you're good, and I'll see you in a bit.
You've just experienced Juan's deep dive into the GEAR framework, so let's lock it in. GEAR stands for Generate, Enhance, Apply, and Refine. It's a simple but powerful model for mastering AI execution in the workplace. Let's gear this video. Want to hear it in French? Vous venez d'assister à l'exposé de Juan sur le cadre GEAR, alors ancrons-le bien. GEAR signifie générer, améliorer, appliquer et affiner. How about Zulu? Manje sengiyakwazi ukukhuluma isiZulu ngenxa yezimangaliso ze-AI, futhi sizokufundisa ukuthi ungakwenza kanjani lokhu AI master. Last but not least, some Chinese. 所以，如果你聪明的话，今天就采取行动，加入 AI Mastery 社区吧，不要等待，今天就订阅。Happy gearing, guys! It's time to master AI. Join the AI Mastery community today. Now enjoy the Gear song created by AI. See you soon.
Tick tock, time to move. No more waiting, find your groove. Gears are turning, lights ignite. Wake up now, take that flight. Charge it up, no looking back. Future's calling, stay on track. No more limits, no more doubt. Glow it up and break right out. G for generate, set it in motion. E for enhance, fine-tune devotion. A for apply, turn thought into play. R for refine, get sharper each day. Gear it up, don't hesitate. Turn your thoughts to something great. Generate, enhance, apply, refine. Power up, it's time to shine. Step in the rhythm, pick up the pace. AI in action, moving in place. Scarcity's gone, abundance is near. Gear thinking's the way, crystal clear. G for generate, spark up the light. E for enhance, take it to high. O for apply, make it go far. R for refine, you're raising the bar. Gear it up, don't hesitate. Turn your thoughts to something great. Generate, enhance, apply, refine. Power up, it's time to shine. Left side, right side, moving in sync. Logic and vision make the link. Set it in motion, let it unfold. Mind and machine, breaking the mold. Gear it up, don't look away. Turn the wheel, unlock the way. Master the shift, step to the line. Gear thinking will redefine. No more waiting, no more pause. Gear it now, take the cause.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Jean and Andre, for kicking us off with an awesome couple of pointers and some lessons there. Hello, everyone. My name is Justin van Vuuren, and it's great to be on with you this evening. And I'm part of the team with Jean Andre, and my job is to take us further with tonight's session and show you some more awesome ways that we can build on everything that you've been learning so far and actually start implementing it using various AI tools and apps, as well as some awesome demonstrations of what AI is making possible right now in the world in terms of some automations. And I'm so excited to show you that. And let's get straight into it. And I look forward to sharing it with you and hearing your comments. So, if you are ready for this and ready to get down into it, let me know in the comments, type ready, and let's get into my screen share over here. And I'm going to just make sure I'm also visible on the screen so it's nice and efficient for you. And the first thing I want to do is quickly continue on from where Jean left off in terms of just how we would take content being generated via our AI process as he was doing, and to actually how can we go take this and actually create posts out of it? How can we take it and actually create uh, content and go and apply it in ways on tools that our customers can engage with? And so I'm going to just continue and follow on from when we left off, and then I'm going to show you, if you stay tuned, some really awesome advanced bot functionality. So what we're going to do, I've opened this chat stream that John was showing you, which he shared with us, where it's the whole idea brainstormer of the funnel and the eco garden concept. And here we can see the blog post generated landing, so all that copy that was generated. So I took the concept of the blog post, and what I went and did now is I went and used a bot that we've actually created on GPT called a copywriting bot. You can see it over here. And these bots are also, there's over 30 bots that we've made that we make available to our students, which are already pre-coded. So this one already looks at any content that you give it, and it optimizes it for digital marketing, for using it online, because it resonates with psychology, emotional pain points, in order to be effective for talking to your customers. So I said, here's a blog post from the Eco Garden brand, and I put the blog post in. And I said, based on that blog post, please write a Facebook post. And then I used that prompt from this one where Jean generated the Facebook ad copy prompt of what it should do. And there it gave me a really awesome Facebook post. So now what I can do is I can use the power of this copywriting bot to enhance this further, enhance being the E of the gear framework, to make it even more efficient. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just prompt this quickly. I'm going to say, based on your expert copywriting skills, I want you to analyze this Facebook post that's been generated, and I want you to score it out of 10 for its efficiency and effectiveness in terms of connecting and resonating with the target audience and driving conversion. I want you to take into account that this brand's target audience is people who work from home and who are being field boxed in and bored by their typical interior design, four walls type of feeling. And the idea is we want to help these people to create a space where they actually love being 24/7. So please make sure that the post is optimized for this target audience. All right, so obviously I'm just making a lot of stuff up in terms of, imagine that was our target audience while we're going. And so what's going to happen is, it's a really cool little hack that you can use when you work with AI, is you ask it to rate responses that it gives you out of 10 based on certain factors you want to achieve. And then it will actually say, okay, what did it did well, what it could have done better. You can see here it says conversion potential, it only scored itself 7.5 out of 10. And what it will actually then do is it will use that to improve further. So now I can say, all right, based on all this, sorry, let me do this one. Okay, so now based on all of the feedback that you've just identified and scored, rewrite the Facebook post to score 10 out of 10. All right, so there you can see working from home shouldn't feel like living in a box. Imagine your space being transformed, coming to life, etc., etc. And then grow something beautiful, download our free guide. So there you can see the Facebook post is written. That is awesome. So now I've got the text for my Facebook post, right? Now, before I show you how we can effectively go and post this, I'm going to first generate our image that's going to go with this. So that we can have an engaging post, because people don't scroll and just see the text, they scroll and see the image that you put with the text, right? Now, in the past, that would mean you would have to go into stuff like stock image websites, or you would have to go source an image somewhere which you're allowed to use, get a graphic designer maybe. But now with AI, you can skip that whole process and literally create a professional image aligned with your brand within 5 minutes. So how are we going to do that? Is I've just helped us speed up the process with a step. And I'm going to just show you what I did. So I uploaded 2 images that I just screenshotted off of Instagram of people that have really good graphic design skills, right? So here's a guy who made this graphic design. You can see like here, this is different types of ideas of posts that he make, and you can see it's quite well done. If you were scrolling, that's the image you would stop and actually read what it says, right? So I said, please analyze these images as a professional graphic designer in order for their design strategy, the layout, how the design was used to create engagement, etc., etc., and so that I can use this in the future. So there it went and did the whole graphic design analysis. It explains how the text was used, how image was used, the branding, look and feel, etc., etc. You don't have to worry about reading all of that. But then I said, okay, now based on this, please write me a professional graphic design prompt that can be used by the image AI to create a design in this same style, but on the but where I can insert my own subject and headline into the image, right? So there it gave me the prompt, okay? And now what I can do is I can copy this prompt, and I'm going to say, paste that in here, because ChatGPT has got amazing image generation ability now, which is why Jean mentioned with all these tools being subscription based, ChatGPT is really one where if you want an all-rounder which can handle 80 to 90% of all the functions, including creating images, analyzing documents, creating content, it's the one subscription which can really give you the most bang for your buck. So there are better, maybe image AI things that you could still further go and apply to, but for our purposes this evening, we're going to be using this one. So yeah, I've got my prompt in. So all I need to go do is insert my things where it asked me to insert the subject and the stuff I wanted, but all the explanation of how the design must be has already been done for me in the prompt. So this is about insert the subject. So this is going to be home eco garden, flourishing throughout the interior of a home. Still looking professional and neat. Okay. And then I'm going to go and just say here, add a subtle branding text at the top. So we're going to call this, let's say, at Eco Gardens. Let's say that would be our brand name, right? Obviously, that would probably be taken, but we're just going example now. And then we're going to go for headline to include. We can maybe go and grab that from our text that we just generated. Turn your home into a living ecosystem. So let's paste that in over there. All right, so I'm going to click enter over there, and this is now going to think a bit, and then it's going to generate the image for us. So while that image is busy generating, that might take a minute, is I want to just pause quickly, and for those of you who engaged with our WhatsApp demo, which I pasted in the chat just before we took a break. It's not essential if you missed out on it, but just to show you, I wanted to show you the power of something we called a WhatsApp automation that could be built in terms of AI and automation flows and how you can leverage it to do things for you without doing it manually by yourself. So if you engage with that, you would have got a WhatsApp which where you clicked on that link, it has a pre-coded message and you sent that, and you would have received the WhatsApp that says, thank you, are you ready for what's coming in the training? And you would have had 3 buttons to select on that. So and then you would have got a instant message reply to you based on the option you selected. So that's how you experienced it, right? As a WhatsApp chat. But how that would be set up on the back end is something like this. And this is what we call a automation workflow, right? And this basically means I can take any process in the system and I can, from A to Z, map out each step of what I want to happen. And whatever this little trigger gets triggered, it will happen automatically for me 24/7, 365 days a year without my manual involvement. And that is really, really awesome, right? So this is built in a platform called DNA Super Systems, which I'll be showing you as we go. So don't worry if you don't know where I am right now. But just for context purposes of how that WhatsApp automation was built, all that we've done here is we've got a little trigger, which we've said is if the reply channel is on WhatsApp and it contains the phrase, hi there, I'm on the live training. Let me know in the comments, have you ever seen a social media ad or a video of one of your favorite influencers or something where they say, comment with this keyword in the comments and I'll send you this free training or free PDF or exclusive offer or something like that? Let me know. I know, thank you. I know there's a lot of people who've seen something like that. This is exactly how you build that, right, as a business. So let's say the customer replied, yes, I'm on the live training. What I then do is I say, just this is purely for demo, not that this matters in any way, is I create an opportunity on a pipeline. This is one of the other features of Super Systems. So as a demo over here, you can see that I can see everybody as an opportunity who engaged in the WhatsApp demo. I just set these fields up completely according to my needs. And based on those options you select, I could see who said, yes, I will. And these would essentially be opportunity cards I could drag and drop in through my pipeline, and I could then see who are the people engaging with me as they go from start to finish. I could even build further automations here where, for instance, let's say this card drops in set up appointment, and then the system will automatically send an email with a link to book a meeting with me on my calendar, etc., etc. And this is really a cool interface to manage stuff like deals or opportunities or projects or client quotes or whatever the case might be. So to come back to our automation quickly, you can see I then say, check if WhatsApp is indeed open in a conversation. We then send the first WhatsApp message. That's the one you would have seen first, which says, welcome to our WhatsApp line. Thanks for engaging on the live training. You're on the VIP list. The question is, will you take action? And then you had those little button options to choose from. Based on that, we then have a little wait step. Now, because if you think about it, we can't just expect you to reply instantly, right? So what we do is we tell the system, wait for 5 minutes, give the person 5 minutes to respond to that first message. If they take longer than 5 minutes, then just time out, nothing else will happen. But if they do reply, we then check, okay, what did you reply with? Did you say, yes, I will? Did you say, yeah, I'm thinking about it? Or maybe you said, no, I won't. And then based on your reply, I could then send you a personalized WhatsApp purely based on your response. And I could then update that opportunity to go to a different column. And that's purely just from one automation handling all that different functionality for me. So that is what we would call like a very standard static automation, purely because we're using predefined values. But I'm showing that so that you can understand this kind of branch logic. So because what I'm about to show you in a minute or two is an actual AI making decisions and running an automation like this without even having to go and populate what your replies would be. The AI is going to do it for us. So I'm going to pause now on Super Systems. I'm going to go back to the image that was just generated for our Facebook post so that we can finish that off. Okay, so let's go back over here And boom, how awesome is that? There you can see we've created a awesome social media post, turn your home into a living ecosystem. And there's some imagery. Obviously, the more you would refine your prompt in terms of how it should look and how the plant should be around the room, I could tell it to maybe remove that plant out of the image. And things like that. But purely just for conceptual, that's not bad. For within the last 20 minutes, we came up with the idea and we created a post. And the idea of this was purely to show you how I could use somebody else's graphic design style and actually bring it in and create something based on their style so that it actually it looks like a professionally designed image, right? So I could then save that image, and now I've got that to upload. And of course, I've showed you we've got our was it this one? Yes, our Facebook post that is written. I'm going to copy that. So now the question is, I want to go post this. And I saw someone was commenting earlier about, do you copy and paste this and all this type of stuff. So now, the problem we would normally have as a business owner is now that you need to log into Facebook, you need to do your two-factor authentication to get in there. Then you need to upload your image, upload your text, and post it. Now you want to go to Instagram. Then you've got to log into Instagram, or then you've got to log into LinkedIn. Then you've got to log into TikTok, and you've got to spend like an hour just posting this one little post. Okay. So super systems, as I was showing you over here and over here, speeds this process up because one of the tools we have available is social media marketing and posting, right? So now what we can do is we can connect all of our social media accounts over here like this, and multiple pages, etc., etc. And once I've done that, I can now upload my post in here and I can post it to all of those platforms at the same time or at different times in the future. And it's all from this one little login, and I can schedule those out into the future for as long as I want. So I'm going to come over to July, and let's say I want to make my post on Wednesday, which would be the 2nd of July. So I'm going to choose, let's say I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to paste my text in that I just generated there in ChatGPT. And then I'm going to just upload my image that I created. Let's quickly find it there. All right. So that's just going to take a quick second, and boom. There, my image is uploaded, and there my Facebook post is ready with my text and everything. And now what I can even do is I can add a comment, like a first comment onto my post, and say, comment the word, let's just go for PDF, right? To receive the free guide. Okay. Now I'll show you why that's cool in a moment. I'm going to add that in. We can say we're going to post it as a feed post, and I can just go, it's late at night now, so obviously it's not going to make sense to post that to people. So I'm going to say schedule post Wednesday the 2nd, and let's say we're going to do this at 8 a.m. in the morning, and schedule, and there that is going to post to my Facebook on Wednesday the 2nd of July, and boom, that's done for me. Now I could literally go and clone this, do it for Instagram, do it for LinkedIn. All I could have selected all of them at the once, and it would be scheduled for all of them now. So that's already a massive win and time saver from Super Systems. Now, just as a last little thing in terms of what we're going to do for this eco business before we jump over towards the final bit of this training session, just to further, I'll show you how we went from literally an idea generation to we've now started posting on social media, and how we can actually create an automation to provide that free PDF to our clients and customers. I could now go and create a workflow like this, where I would say my trigger is a Facebook comment on a post. Remember, we want people to comment with the word PDF, right, on the post. So I select which page, and I want to say, okay, my trigger is someone comments. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if, and I'm going to add a condition. So this is basically going to check, does that comment meet the criteria or not? So I'm going to say, let's go to workflow trigger is Facebook comments. right? And then we can go for if. Where is it going to be on reply? Well, let's just go if someone commented on the post for now. And then what we're going to do is, let's say someone did comment. I'm now going to say, maybe add a tag to them, and I'm going to say comments made or something that I know, okay, this is somebody who actually made a comment, and I'm going to say Facebook Messenger, and I'm going to message them back on Facebook with that free PDF. So I can say, hi, contact name. So that's actually going to reply to the person with their first name. Thanks for commenting to get the PDF. And then we can go to say, here is the link to download, right? And then I could paste my link in here to download the PDF file. And then what I could also do is send me your email, and I will send it to your inbox as well, right? And this is also cool because it's a fun, interactive way to actually get somebody's email address, okay? So now what I can do, I can go if again. Let's first go to wait, sorry. And we're going to say wait for a reply from the contacts if they replied to that message of mine, okay? And if they, I'm going to say we're going to give them, let's say, 5 hours to reply. And then if they did reply, I'm going to then say, if the contact reply, the message contains an @ Okay, and the reason for that is obviously if they send an email address, it's most likely going to contain an @ right? So if they did that, the cool thing about Super Systems is if somebody had to reply, it will automatically add that email address onto their contact. I don't have to do that manually. And then once that's done, I can then say send an email, right? And I can then say who this is from Justin. And my subject here is your PDF. And I can then go and select one of my pre-built email templates. So I'm going to let's go for that just to show you. So there I would have my email that's already designed, welcome to the community, and I'd say save. And then just imagine that is an email that's got my PDF download button already on it. I'm going to say justintest.com and save. Let's go to justin@systems.com. All right, and then boom, there would be my automation already built. So literally in the last 3 minutes, we've gone from posting onto Facebook with that post we just created, and we have an automation that if somebody comments, we actually send them a Facebook message with the link to download that PDF, to ask them for their email, and if we get their email address, we then send them an email as well with the download link and everything. And Bob's your uncle, you've already started creating an automated business process. So that's as far as I'm going to go this evening in terms of building out the this eco business. I think we've given a lot of ideas and tactics right there, but I want to go into a live demonstration for you now of an AI in action, because this is all great to map out a physical kind of workflow like this, but how can I actually start leveraging AI to do things for me and to actually work as an employee? So I'm going to introduce you to what we call an AI employee. Her name for us is Claire. And what Claire does is we can use a form like this on our website. And when we fill this in, I'm just going to fill it in with random options now. You don't have to worry about what I'm putting in. Is once I fill this form in, Claire is going to receive this information. All right. And she is then going to go and analyze the website address I gave. She's going to use my email to go and research my LinkedIn profile. She is then going to analyze my LinkedIn profile in terms of what industry I'm in. Sorry, guys, I have to do this Google reCAPTCHA now on the screen. Just to check that I am not an AI myself, I see. Okay, submit. So Claire is going to receive this information now. She's going to go and find my business's website and understand what my business is about. She's going to find me on LinkedIn, see what was the latest stuff I posted on LinkedIn, what is my industry, my job title, etc., 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 and understand who I am and what I do for work. She's then going to analyze all of those things using a GPT process to analyze, like, what's my pain points, what's my emotional pain points, what's the type of language I use, what's the psychological ways to speak to me in certain sales language. And she's then going to use that information to write a phone call script to phone me on my phone right now. And my phone's going to ring in a couple of seconds. I'm going to hold it close to the mic. You can see I've got my phone here, and then you can listen into this conversation. And you'll hear she sounds like a South African lady phoning me from a company and talking to me. Now, I'm going to ask her questions to divert her to prove to you that it's not a recorded phone call, that she can actually listen to my responses, make decisions, and then and reply to me based on that. So I'm going to stop the share. Yeah, my phone is ringing. So let's do this. Hello, this is Justin speaking.
Hi, Justin. This is Claire from AI Mastery. I am calling with reference to the form you submitted on our website. How are you doing today?
I am doing well, thanks, and you, Claire. It is just a bit cold here in Cape Town right now.
I'm glad to hear you're doing well. And yes, Cape Town can get quite chilly this time of year. I hope you're staying warm. I just need a minute of your time. I see that you work in Newcredit. Based on that, I think AI Mastery could help streamline your processes and enhance your customer engagement strategies. Would you be interested in booking a discovery meeting with our team?
Yeah, Claire, I saw your guys' website and I was very keen. I've got a need where I want to build like a portal for my clients to log into, where they can ask like an AI chat widget questions about what we do, and it can like personalize responses to them and give them like exactly what they need without someone having to do it themselves. You guys can help with that, eh?
Sounds like a fantastic project, Justin. Personalizing interactions through an AI chat widget can really enhance your client experience. I'm glad to hear you're interested in our services. When would it work best for you to have that discovery?
Yeah, I want to just pause you there. Like, can you take it further for us and help us by like creating automated workflows where, based on people's questions, we can then like have an AI automatically write some blog posts and publish that like on a website just for like further engagement with our audience?
Absolutely, Justin. Automating workflows to generate relevant content based on user inquiries is an awesome way to engage your audience and keep them informed. We can definitely help you with that. So back to booking.
Claire, I must say I am so impressed, and you sound like exactly the type of person that I want to talk to. Would it be possible to maybe even go out for dinner on Friday night, and then we can talk about this project personally?
Really appreciate that, Justin. That sounds like a pleasant idea. However, I'm just your friendly AI assistant, so I won't be able to join for dinner. But I'm here to help you get that discovery call set up with our team. When would you like to schedule that?
Okay, fine. How about Thursday morning at 9:45? I've got a slot there.
Great point, Justin. I'll schedule you for Thursday morning at 9:45. You'll receive a confirmation email and a calendar invitation shortly. Thanks for chatting with me today, and I look forward to seeing your project come to life. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks, Claire. All right, so I'm still working on getting the date secured with her, but we're getting we're getting closer each time. But the point is just to show you that is like a live AI call bot in action. Thank you, Hein, once again for your flattering AI generated photos. But I saw someone commented, yeah, wish I didn't stop screen sharing. So you wouldn't see there's nothing on the screen to see when talking to that. There's a more advanced workflow builder where in a different tool where the bot is set up, but there's nothing that you can see on the screen while that's happening. It's purely just based on that bot's prompting and database that it can then phone me and have the conversation with me. Andre showed you 11 labs earlier where with the voice generation, her voice is being generated through that in real time while speaking to me. So that's just one of the tools involved in the process. But that's purely just to show you what is possible. Now, I've got 5 minutes to hand over to Jean. So for those of you who's been loving seeing super systems and these type of things that you can build, I'm going to use 5 minutes just to show you just conceptually what this platform does and why this is like the home base for us for everything that we do. And then Jean is going to finish this off with something that you do not want to miss. So you saw that when I filled in that form, I landed on a page like this with a calendar booking widget. One of the many functions of Super Systems is it empowers you with a full-on calendar, which you can integrate with like your Google Calendar, your Microsoft, your Apple, and it will help sync all your calendars. You don't get double bookings, but your clients can then book with you on a calendar like this one, and they pop up as meetings like this, where it will automatically create Zoom links or Teams links, whatever you connected, and will link with the contact. All you have to do is log in at the time by clicking join meeting. It will automatically send out the reminders. All that type of admin is done for you. And your contacts, which you would see on the left-hand side, are in a one big list, and they come in like this. This is, for instance, you can see how Jean's contact over here you can see all the fields of everything he's filled in. Even what Claire went and did to do the research and scrape his LinkedIn, all that information was populated in here by her. And then in the middle, you can see an entire timeline of every single conversation point via email, WhatsApp, SMS, Facebook, anything that this contact speaks to you from, you would see in one central point here, and you can reply to them via email or WhatsApp or SMS, whatever you need to do. All from within the system, and you can even phone them from within the system as well. I can then see the entire history of how this contact engaged with my business. I can make tasks, notes, manually create appointments, do documents and contract storage here, and even see all of their payments and e-commerce transactions all from this one screen. So you can see the powerhouse of the system. It's an omni-channel platform to give you all the ability you need to run your online business. Just some quick other functionality. We do have the option to integrate with South African payment gateways such as Paystack and Payfast. So whether on your invoices, your e-commerce products, or even just subscription links, you can charge in South African Rand and withdraw to a South African bank account, which is a great win for us over here. You can build websites, funnel pages, blogs, forms, QR codes to your heart's content in an unlimited way over here. And if you can work with Canva or Microsoft PowerPoint, you can build websites and web pages on here. This is just a little funnel that we built last year, and you can see all your stats and metrics and everything tracked on here. If I just show you this, you can see it will pull up. We had 14,500 people that landed there, 3,200 opted in, 24% opt-in rate, 4 times like your industry average. So that's all really cool to do all your analytics and things with your web as well done for you. I showed you some automations already this evening, but you can even go as advanced like this. You can take literally anything that happens in your business and set it on autopilot. So really, really powerful in terms of the automations you can build. I showed you the social media planner. You can also do all your email marketing in terms of sending out bulk campaigns to your contact lists, putting your emails into automations. And there's hundreds of email templates already in the system that you can use without having to go do all of the design work yourself. So that's also available. For those of you that do online course creation, you can even set up your online courses and community portals inside DNA Super Systems. You'll see there's like a e-learning layout that your students would get. The videos are hosted in the platform for you. Your students can have a discussion feed portal like this. And for you on the back end, it would literally just be as easy as going into your course creation like this, adding a lesson, adding categories. This is just taking a second to load, but you would just pop in your lesson title, pop in your video, pop in your description, and your lessons would be loaded like this, which is insane power for to create, like online courses and things like that. We also have a mobile app which allows you to access all of your contacts, your conversations, your opportunities, invoicing, all on the go. So you don't have to use a laptop or a computer the whole time. One of the only tools right now that will give you the ability to do a add-on WhatsApp integration, where you can set up your WhatsApp business profile using the WhatsApp business API. And that allows you then to send out messages. Like if you've seen Discovery or Checker6060 sending you WhatsApp messages, they use a similar type of setup. This is just without all the coding problems for you. You can do it easily within the system over here. And lastly, because this is an AI mastery webinar, is there's a lot of inbuilt AI functionality that you can make use of, such as, for instance, doing the conversation AI, where if you'll see on the back end here, this is where, sorry, that's Claire trying to get hold of me again. You can see I can set up a bot like this on the back end, and where you signed up for this very webinar, you would see on the landing page like this, there's a little chat widget here at the bottom, and this is completely AI driven. So I can say, hi, when is the next webinar? And this is with nobody else responding to me and having an involvement. The AI will just take a moment to schedule that and to reply to me. You can see there it's busy typing. And what's cool about this is it will then tell me like all the information. So you can see there the next webinar is on Tuesday, 1st of July, 11 a.m., which is tomorrow morning. And it looked like a live person was actually replying to me there. So as you can see, quite a comprehensive platform to set up everything that you need for online business, literally from posting on social media, managing your contacts and your signups, building your website, setting up your products, managing your fulfillment, all of those things all incorporated into one software platform, which is really why we use this system as our home base. Now, if you are interested in the system and using this to be able to build your own solutions, or you may be interested in actually just learning how to do what we've just shown you in terms of how to use AI, how to be effective with AI to actually create real world solutions, whether it's for your job, whether it's for launching a business or scaling your existing business, then you need to listen for the next 5 minutes where Jean is going to explain to you exactly how you can make that a reality with AI Mastery. So Jean, over to you. Thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate that. Always get blown off by Claire, but it's a virtual assistant and it's just someone that works on your behalf. Now imagine having a bot that can phone on your behalf. Imagine having WhatsApp triggers, WhatsApp conversations having with potential clients, nurturing them to a place to see, are that client the right fit? Are they looking for the solution that you have to offer? Imagine having power available at your fingertips in a digital age that can help you in a guaranteed way to get results. Now, this is what we are looking for as entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs and business owners are looking for one thing. We are looking always. I always look for structure, I look for order, and I look for flow. Isn't it interesting that this is also what money is looking at? You know, money is looking for, is there structure, is there order, and can money flow? Money were never created to get as much as you can, put it all in a can, go sit on the can. That's not what money is created. There's a flow of money. So money needs to flow. You need to have a cash flow, and it needs to flow out of your life and create value. Products, more services, need to generate more. So where are we in this whole AI era? Because you are in a fast changing time in history. You are expected to do more, faster and smarter. And I'm telling you, if you're not powered by AI, you are going to fall behind. You're already falling behind if you are not. So the gap isn't information, because information is out there. You can get any information if you want to, from Google right through to AI. The gap is not information, it's transformation. And that transformation is connected to implementation. A lot of people can give you information, but few people can implement. Your ability to implement and to execute is what makes you powerful in business. So let me show you what AI Mastery is. AI Mastery is a community-powered business accelerator. That's how we are. We are a community-powered AI business accelerator. So what does that mean? It means there's a whole community. The community comes together, and we specifically exist for one reason: to empower your business so that you can accelerate in your business through AI and everything that AI can offer to create systems of order, structure, and flow. And the AI Mastery is designed to rewire your thinking, to change your thinking how to work with AI. We teach you how to create intelligence to work with intelligence so that you can make AI part of your business DNA, and that you can unlock levels of clarity, speed, and that you can leverage it. So let's quickly dive into what is. It's really like it's an AI business operating system for your business. And let's just take a look at what does that mean. As I said, community-based. It's an AI first network for founders, creators, innovators, business entrepreneurs, solo entrepreneur. Maybe you're a solo artist. You can learn how to build bots and create 3 or 4 employees that work on your behalf, work in marketing. The one follows up, nurture people, and just book meetings for you, just like you see that Claire did. It could be conversation bots. It could be anything. But you surround yourself with other entrepreneurs, other innovative people who are implementing AI in real time. So we're talking about real-time collaboration and problem solving. And what we do is there are weekly growth cycles. In other words, every week there's a growth cycle and there's constant momentum. Now what we do is every 12 weeks, the accelerator restarts. Why? Because 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. We're already in our 3rd iteration of our accelerator. And what happens in our 3rd compared to our 1st is just ridiculous. The acceleration and the speed. Because why? Why do you need this? Because if you don't have a community that accelerates in AI, how are you going to implement it? How are you going to know what to implement, how to implement it? So let me break it open further. So AI Mastery, we give you access to the full elite DNA super system software. You get a software subscription, and we discount that subscription to the realms of ridiculousness in a guaranteed way. Now, I'm going to break open that to you for right now. You get full access to the CRM, automation tools, social media, all the tools integrated with Facebook ads, funnels, follow-up, WhatsApp, name it, automations, name it. If you want to build it, it's absolutely possible. The system is already integrated into AI, but it's created in such a nature that AI agents can move in the system and out of the system. Just like he demonstrated with Claire. She went in the system and populated the fields, what she spoke to that person about, and made a booking. We throw in 30 bots. 30 bots. We throw in AI-driven funnels that you can create a funnel through a prompt and said, I need a website that has the following. I have a coaching business. I do this and this and this, and it creates the website for you. We throw that already in. We throw in the Facebook integration with Facebook ads and bots, and we train you in it. It's very easy. It's deployable through drag and drop logic. In other words, if you can grab it and you can drop it, you can learn it. It's full stack automation at your fingertips. The best is we take you step by step, train you in it. Why do we do that? Because it's an accelerator. You need a system that can transform your business. It's all in one. It covers everything from marketing, social media, email, automation, name it. Now, if you had to implement these tools, and all these tools, some of your companies are busy running on these tools. If you need if you have WordPress, you're already paying $29 a month. If you need surveys with SurveyMonkey, or emails with MailChimp, or you're using Kajabi or School is $100 a month. If you're using ClickFunnels or Kartra, any of those, it's $297. That's 6,000 Rand a month. We replace all these software, all of it, every single one, and better than some of these software, that you have all the functionality in one system connected to AI. So you can add up this. If you add this up, it is over 25,000 Rands worth of software a month. That, oh, what did I just do? Sorry, I just zoomed out. Sorry, friends. It's over 25,000 Rands worth of software a month that you have integrated. Then what we do is, besides that, we give you order and we give you structure and we teach you flow. Every week, there are live coaching. We have 12-week sprints that reboots every 12 weeks to teach you and your company the constant AI on the cutting edge. We stay right at the top of the mountain and come down to take you up the mountain. We become your guides. We become your coaches to help you integrate AI and implement it in your company. Bring certain structures through it into your company so that you can get a greater ROI, a return on investment. So every week there are group calls with AI business experts. Every Friday there are deep dive live training sessions, an hour, sometimes an hour and a half with Q&As. It's practical walkthroughs, not theory. How to implement it. We consistently give you prompts, systems to implement. Then you get micro learning plus AI education. You get, if I say micro learning, let me just share your screen quickly here. So micro learning, Andre, just make sure that I'm sharing the right stuff. Just give me a heads up.
Yeah, you good, John?
So you get access to the training portal. The training portal is created in Super Systems. We use our own systems. It has the power of a Facebook community group where you can upload videos in the chat stream. Here's just people in the accelerator right now for this month. And you have a leaderboard and you have events and etc. and the learning portal within it. Then if we just go into the learning portal, everything is produced at high value, 3-minute, 4-minute videos, maximum of 12 minutes a day, but practical so that you can implement.
Is under pressure. You know, the clock is. Unlocking the AI power of Ideate. Imagine you're in a brainstorming session, struggling to come up with fresh ideas under pressure. You know, the clock is ticking and frustration is building in the team. Now imagine having a creative partner that's...
So every video, it comes with missions. A mission is gamified. There's a gamified mission. Let me just show you what it looks like.
Welcome back, heroes. It's Clark, your AI mission commander. I've had 20 coffees, 3 Red Bulls, and a full download of your next task. And this one is all about bringing your idea to life. You're in the innovation domain now, activating your AI superpower of ideation. This is where ideas evolve into real, resonant brands. Your mission is simple. You're going to take your idea, the one you're working on right now, and run it through a powerful AI-powered strategy tool we call the Brand Identity Generator.
So here they get the brand identity generator, and it takes brand strategy and suddenly implements brand strategy upon that product and executes it. We take you through the whole system, and every week there's live coaching, live training in everything. Let me just stop sharing there. That is gamified. So you're talking maximum 15 minutes of immersive training a day. Sometimes it's only 10 minutes, but everything is compounds, and it's to get you on the cutting edge. We have 12-week sprints, then it reboots again. So we train you in AI, but we give you the DNA super system, which is the practical implementation with how bots plug into that. There's already AI implemented in our system, from conversation AI to inbound AI. When somebody phones to your company, they will speak to an agent that speaks to them. take messages, make a booking on your calendar. So it's practical tools and bots. Then we give you access to promptology. We teach you, don't just give you prompts, because I can give you prompts and it will mean nothing. What's more important is we train you in the thinking of creating master prompts. We take our people to master promptologists. We give you prompts and we show you in every area how to create, from sales strategies right through to content creation, to creating funnels, creating digital products, creating online products. Then you get access to our business network and partner system. We want our people to network and partner. Some of them come together and they get certain AI subscriptions because they don't want some video program and it costs them $30 a month. 4 of them come together and they pay $5 a month and they share it among one another. We are building a partner and a business eco-partner system, like-minded people that can leverage, collaborate, and partnership together. Then we make everything gamified and we have certification in the process. There's certifications, there's 8 certifications that you earn through the Institute of AI Mastery with 4 distinct certification pathways. And these certifications are there to take you through certain domains. Certifications, it takes you through certain domains. We take you through the domain of innovation, the domain of connection, the domain of analyze, and the domain of agentive. Now, these are the 4 domains that you need to be able to govern and understand in your business. All right, so that's part of the curriculum that we train you in. But we give real value for exponential business growth. If you had to get a coach in your company, to come to your company to give you live coaching in AI every month, it's going to cost you 3,000 Rand a month for that coach. If you bring in somebody that do not just coach, but they come sit and work with your team, with your Exco team, and they do monthly tools and strategy drops and AI hacks, you're going to add another 3,000 Rand for them to train in your company every month. Then, if you add the Elite DNA Super System subscription that we are offering right now, you are going to pay 2,600 Rand a month, 2,597. That's what we're going to throw in. But this is not what you're going to pay. This is not what we are offering you. I want to show you the value that you are going to get. If you had to take the AI Mastery LMS system, you're going to pay 1,600 Rand a month to stay right in the forefront, current with what's going on in AI to implement it. You're going to pay 1,600. It's going to cost you over 10K a month. Now, I'm not even talking if you had to use all this other different software that I just showed you. You're talking about 120K per year. But you're here in AI Mastery and I'm going to make you a special offer. And this offer is only available in our webinars. You cannot get it outside of it. We make only a couple of discount coupons available, which makes it a no-brainer for people. And these coupons really go so quickly. We have people afterwards phoning us and say, sorry, why didn't I get the coupon? I typed in the code. We say, sorry, it expired. But I'm making you an offer. The regular price for AI Mastery, that includes a full year's of subscription for the software. We teach you the software, implement it in your business, train you in AI, train you in all the systems, take you through an accelerator. Where can you get coaches that come alongside you, work with you, help you in your business to accelerate your business? It's a business accelerator, and give you the structure, the order, and the flow, and the tools that you do it with. Because you have to go figure it out yourself. If you have to go figure it out yourself, you're going to walk a 3-year road. You're going to figure this out and figure that out. You do not have to go walk a 3 to 5 year road to figure it out. Let us come alongside you and expedite your process, train you, help you to get this accelerated in your company. Regular price 12,947. That's what it costs to come into our accelerator at the moment. But in the webinar, there's a special discount coupon for 35% in the webinar that you get access. It's the next sprint now is 12 weeks and it reboots again. Now we have people that's already on the 3rd sprint because the value generated every time is just so big. It just accelerates more and more. We already have people making money that's gone through our accelerator, that expedited and accelerated their business. And this is the super system software, all included, the AI training included, the live training included, the AI bots, the 30 AI bots, it's the full stack for only 8,125 per year. If you take yearly, you get a 35% discount coupon. But we have a special that we allow people that have asked us, listen, we really just want to get into this. We allow it at 975 Rand per month, all included. Your WordPress website is costing you 400 Rand a month. Then it's just the hosting and WordPress with no value to it, no tools, no AI, nothing. If you get MailChimp, that's another $500. You replace MailChimp. Our systems replace most of your tools in your company. As a matter of fact, up to 90% of the tools that you are using in your company will replace with those systems, and even better than those tools. And we will lock in this price at 8,125 per year or 975 Rand per month. But only with this coupon for July, and that coupon code, we will deliver that coupon code in the chat. There's only a limited amount of coupons. We only make available, it's July 25. I see that, and we only make 10 coupons available in a webinar. The accelerator have just started. You are right in the beginning of the accelerator, so you are at the right place at the right time. You are not here tonight by coincidence. You are here because of purpose. You've been looking for something, but I want to tell you what you are looking for. What you have been looking for is also looking for you. This is a moment that you can help yourself and help your business. This is an offer. We offer a hand of help, and we offer value creation. Our community can testify to what we do, and therefore there's only 10 coupons available, and you are welcome to ask any questions, and we will answer it. I don't want to stretch out this webinar. I'm already 4 minutes over. I do respect your time, and make use of it. Andre and them will now release that coupon so that those that want to lock themselves in can go there, lock it in, that you can secure your place in this accelerator, and immediately you will start in an onboarding process as we onboard you into the system so that you can lock in and get yourself geared and get yourself aligned with AI for where you want to take your business. Andre, over to you.
Oh, thanks, John. I see there's already a lot of people going in through it. So we just want to open up a bit for Q&A.
24 hours.
Yeah, it's the coupon is expiring in the next 24 hours. And as John said, we only make a limited amount of coupons and also time available. Helen, thanks for the comment. Really insightful, looking at AI differently. I hope this can definitely impact your business and yourselves and your lives. If I lock it in for my team, it was just myself. So Sybil, we actually offer it for your business unit. So it's one business entity with 5 users that you can then add.
You can add a senior manager. You can add a middle manager. You can add your some of your marketers. So we allow 5 users into the mastery program. And that's part of it. This program is developed for small, medium business owners. We do not target the corporates in this. Someone has asked me, why do you guys do this? I say, look, I understand what it means to be a small, medium business owner. I know what systems you need. I know exactly what's needed to accelerate your business. And I've got a heart for entrepreneurship because I believe it's the future and it is 100%. A solution in our country. And so if you're a small, medium business, this is fantastic value because you do not have to go walk the road of struggle. You can have somebody come alongside you that can guide you through this. So you can have 5 people, no problem. We chuck in 5 people for you.
Yeah, so both on the software and on the AI Mastery course, as you get access to both. So I just want you guys to really, grasp what you're getting. Usually, as John mentioned, just the software is more than the offer tonight, which most of our people, pay.
All our corporates are paying in between 2,500 to 10,000 Rand a month for the software.
So Sue, if it's just you, it's still a value offer. So it's based for solopreneurs and business people. So it's the 5 is for the super systems that you can utilize. As you know, many businesses run on more than one person, but you can run super systems and everything on as yourself as well as your own. It's built for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. It's built for big corporates, but big corporates are definitely not going to pay what you guys are seeing here tonight. It's a vast difference. So please don't miss out on this deal. It's already discounted, so if you go back in 24 hours, you're not going to see this price. It's definitely, so we've given the two options. Obviously, the yearly option, you can get so much more because you get about over 2 months almost free on that, and then so some of the monthly.
The first couple of sales are already through, so
yeah, so
those coupons are running out. I see it's already coming through. So
real estate
thank you so
go.
much. You have made the best decision that you can make. So I see the first ones are coming through.
Yeah,
Thank
Meryl,
you so
on
much.
that. I see she asking starting a real estate company. Yes, 100%. So actually most of our business users are real estates. With the great thing about DNA Super Systems and with the AI Mastery course is it can fit any need that you actually have. So, and it can be customized to fit your needs. So Sybil, the coupon code is July 25, all caps. Please see that it is all caps. And in the checkout process, you'll see you have to just enter your coupon code as it is only available for a short while. I want in, please. Where is the coupon? So Quentin, we did give you guys there. I'll just share the link as well again for those that want to add or 3.0 for and as John mentioned, this is only for the webinar that we do this offer. You won't see this anywhere else. If you miss the replay as well, in that 24 hours, it's gone for those people that have taken action on that.
What happens is people normally phone us 24 hours later and they say, yes, we missed it and we really want to get into it. Look, if you want to make an arrangement with us, a special arrangement, and you really want to get in and you can only get in on Friday, send us a message. We have some automated systems. We'll respond to you. We can reserve a place for you. But it goes quickly. And then afterwards, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay 12,000 Rand. And so we do make that offer available just for our accelerator and for the people in there. Then the next thing is if you want to book a meeting with us, I'm going to share a meeting link. We normally have businesses in and they say, look, we don't want to do the accelerator, but we need AI solutions. We need system solutions. We need you guys. We have a whole team of that can build solutions for your company, whether from full marketing systems, automated systems, bots. We specialize in the property industry. We specialize in different industry. We have a footprint in the USA. We have a company in the USA. And so we can offer those agentive services, really bring that to the forefront. Maybe you're one of those and say, listen, I want to book a meeting with you guys. Let's have a discovery meeting. I've posted my link in the chat and we'll send those links out as well. There is certain slots that you can make book a meeting with myself or with Justin or with anybody else in the team and see where we can help you in your AI journey. Maybe you don't want to become self-equipped. Maybe you want to send somebody to your team, or maybe you just want to looking for a solution that we can build and help you with. We can definitely point you in the right direction and help you with the right advice.
Yeah, so thank you so much for some of the positive comments. We hope really that this has enhanced your life and you've taken some of the insights and the tools, the gear framework that will also be shared afterwards, and apply that immediately to your business. I see the Gerefo. I hope I'm pronouncing your name. So I'm in the solar space. How can this help me? So Gerefo, especially the CRM, the leads that you book in, your task management, your social media, the AI ideas. We've been some of the guys that are in our space, actually found solutions via AI that can, do calculations on the solar panels and the sun lighting, the best way to add the this, add the solar panels for most sun exposure. So there's so many ways. So
Yeah,
with the
there's the
software
Google
management,
API.
yeah.
It's the Google API right now. Whoever in South Africa, and I'm just going to give whoever in solar right now one of the biggest solutions that you can do. There's a Google API. Nobody's doing it in Africa yet. In Britain, they're doing it. You get access to the API, and then you can see exactly, you type in the house address, it tells you how much sunlight exposure is on that house, from which direction does the sun come, and based upon that, there's an API that you can create a formula that you can calculate exactly how many panels they need for their roof, how much sunlight they need, and where do those panels need to be positioned. No one is doing it. Now, if you just plug in AI into that, just what I'm telling you right now, you can go take a look, go ask for Google Solar API and go take a look at it. And I know they're doing it in Britain. Can you believe no one's doing it in South Africa? I was looking at another client and they were asking me, and so we set up the system, made a presentation for them, and say, here's a solution for you. And then that company actually dismantled before it was done. We go, wow. Guys at Solar, you can absolutely crush it. If you can use AI and digital systems to build a digital first world business, you can blow your competition away. Exactly like Uber blew the taxi industry away, like Airbnb blew the hotel industry away. You need a digital first world product. That's where we are going, friends. So with solar, it doesn't matter the product. If it's a training product, if it's a service product, if it is a physical product, or it's a digital product. There are three types of products: service product, physical product, digital product. You want to create a digital product, but you want to bring in the digital product together with your physical product. This Eco Garden idea that I just gave, you put a training system with it. It's a digital product. So you increase the value of that product immediately. I want one of those gardens because I want to be trained how to put seeds in and water it and everything. And I grow my own little lush garden. I can go put a little exercise mat next to it, do my stretch exercises in the morning next to the garden, grab a piece of, a carrot or tomato and chow it. It's just, you can create so much value with AI, but you need to be a digital first world system with structure, order, and flow, and AI empowered.
So for those that really want to do, I just posted the WhatsApp link that you can directly speak to us if you don't want to wait for a discovery call. Gerifo, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name, so apologies if I'm mispronouncing it, but I did post you that discovery call link, so you can speak to us and we can speak about creating you a solution.
We can do a custom solution for you, Gerifo.
Definitely.
I can even point you in the right direction for what I've just explained to you.
Yeah, so similarly on yours, definitely just shoot us a WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the best and quickest way to get hold of us, as our discovery calls are usually booked out quite in advance. And look, we are lenient to an extent. We really do make only a couple of these coupons available. Otherwise, it's hurting our business model. But we will try and help and see where we can get you guys. I promise you, will not find the value that we are giving out there anywhere in the world currently. For the amount of software power that you're receiving and also the training, it's staggering. Closest competitors will probably cost you about 6,000 Rand a month for what we're giving you. No jokes.
Then you're not getting even the full stack of that.
Yep.
So look, as I said, our heart is entrepreneurship. We all come from it, and we have successfully scaled. And what we do is we teach all our secrets. We teach all the secrets that we have used. We don't hide it away. We show you exactly what to do, how to do it, and how to take your business forward. We have already incubated out of the accelerator. Hein is here. Hein is one of our first students. Hein, he's now busy being incubated. Hein started, and he didn't know what was AI. He thought it's some Google thing. Now Hein is so scary. He's breaking AI. He has already created courses and stuff. He has partnered with us. We are incubating together with him. He becomes a partner in a system. We call it AI Boomer. This is for people up 65, up, etc. And Hein is a boomer. And Hein is breaking AI. He's creating stuff with AI. He's creating bots. His wife is saying, no more bots. He's running around like a teenager. Hein, you want to say something, bud?
Let me just, yeah, you can unmute and go for it.
Okay, well, good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm so glad to see the positive comments in there. I try to stay quiet this evening because normally I talk a lot. I talk too much. But yes, you are at the right place. You're in a proudly South African company, which I call it. That's why in October it was one of the only things I actually watched, because I got this small little advert on TikTok that spoke exactly to what my competencies was and whatever. And being retired, I was bored, and I thought I was just waiting to die. But here I am, guys, and flying. And these three guys here, plus some of the other guys that are part of the DNA Super Systems team, are truly what they say. They give you professional, personal service, which you will not get from an overseas company. I have watched some of the competition as well, so I can say with as much as people have good things that they can offer, remember one thing: local is lekker. And the thing is, even if you're in Namibia, we also regard you as part of our family. So for me personally, the guys have given me a massive opportunity. So I'm going to teach another niche market something. It was an idea that we incubated together. But to come back to this specific system, folks, this is like buying a SpaceX spaceship from Elon Musk for the price of a Vespa scooter. You're going to get stuff on here that is going to enable your business, your personal growth, a lot of things. It is basically taken 40 years of my experience in 8 months and have turned John has taught me a whole different way of thinking, of enabling myself to think outside of my age group. That's why my new business is called Boomers, because I do believe at whatever age you are, wherever you are in scaling your business, you have come to the right place. So please use this offer. You are going to get part or become part of a community of fantastic people. I can only say that. I saw the community comments. Folks, the amount of information, leads, etc., that we cross-pollinate, generate, talk to each other is amazing. Just for that, it's worth joining. So good luck. I'm hoping you're going to become part of it. So I'll see you on the WhatsApp water cooler group.
All right, cool. Well, we're not going to stretch it out further. I already see that there's a lot of coupons already going through. And so I would really want to just motivate you, go for it. And we will see you inside the accelerator. If you want to book a meeting with us, Charles, I see your comment, book a meeting with us. We can really help you with this real cool solution for in the solar. Even just if I give you the ideas and you run with it, no problem. All right, thank you so much from our side. Thank you for your time. I do respect your time and your attention. Thank you so much for that. I hope we could have empowered you. And I really want to, if you're not going to walk the road with us, no problem, go follow us. And we're going to send you a prompt. It's called a gear prompt. We're going to send that out to you. Use it in your system. It's going to blow you away. You can use it. It's part of the gear system that we teach people. And from myself, thank you for your time. And God bless and good night.
Thank you, everyone. Quentin, one last question. I see there's clues before you go, but on that, have a blessed evening, everybody. Before you, we'll wait for your last question. And thank you again for your attention. Thank you for your time. We will see you in the community. And as always, you will hear us say this a lot, but it's time to master AI. Quentin, yeah, just let me know what's happening there.
Quentin says, I'm trying to pay for the slot.
I'm
not quite sure what he's trying to say. With the international payment. That's weird. With a Stripe.
Quentin, if you are in a different country zone, just I'm going to show you there. Just
I see on our
might be the phone number.
Quentin is ready to buy. Submitted an order form.
It's just if you may be in Namibia or somewhere else, if you're in a different country, it might be giving you an issue. I just directly messaged you, Quentin. You can just send me a message, and then so either there or on our WhatsApp link, and then I can.
Yes. Quentin,
I'll just
just
help
get
you
in
out
contact with us directly, that we can see what happened there. And then Sybil, you say you are the recording.
Yeah,
Yes,
we-
the recording link will be sent to you so you can go through with your team. No problem. Quentin says where, Andre?
I just messaged him directly as well. So Quentin, you can just check on your
There's
chat.
Andre's link, and my link is also there.
Yeah, so you can just check chat there.
Great stuff.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, Quentin. We'll help you now.
To say, but it did give me
Just
so
log in
Sue.
one for Quentin, Andre, because I see the stuff is flying.
Sue,
Log in
on
one.
that one, if you go to the webinar offer, there's a direct link, but let me give you the direct link to the monthly option as well. Just give me 1 second. There we go. I'm giving you the direct link to the monthly as well. There we go. So you can just use that. That will take you directly to the monthly offer. Please remember to utilize the coupon code.